What's up guys, this is Ayaka from Guesthouse OBAMA21. So today I'm going to talk about the funny things in Canada. So it never happens in Japan, but it happens in Canada. And so when I was in Canada, I had so many things that, oh wow, it's only Canada, it's so funny. And it's not the culture things, but it was really funny. So I want to show you some funny things in Canada to you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get started. So first one, back door. So when we get on the bus, we usually get on the bus from the front door, because we have to tap the card or we have to pay first. But when we get off the bus, we can get off back door or front door, both doors. So, but when we get off the door from back door, we have to push the door, and then we have to let the driver to know that we want to get off the bus from the back door. But sometimes the door system doesn't work, and the bus driver doesn't notice that someone pushed the door. So usually when the door doesn't work, the people push the door harder, like, but still doesn't work, and then the person who wants to get off the bus, they say, back door please, to the bus driver, and then the bus driver notices it and the door opens. So, but sometimes even the person shouted to the bus driver, they still don't notice that someone yelled at the bus driver. So then other people also shouted to the bus driver, sir, back door, back door, back door, sir, back door please. Then the bus driver noticed, oh okay, but they don't apologize. So it's so funny, and I think it's only in Canada, or I don't know other countries, but yeah, it doesn't happen in Japan. So it happens a lot actually. So I always laughed about the situation all the time. I also said back door once. Like, even I pushed the door and it doesn't work, and I also said back door please, and it opened. So if you go to Canada and if you push the door and it doesn't work, just say back door please. Yeah. The second, it's about bus stop. There are so many bus stops. It's not each bus stops, but there are so many bus stops with benches or chairs, and also there is a roof and surrounded by the glass, so we can protect from the snow and rain. But sometimes the glass breaks so easily into the pieces, so it's very dangerous. And I always think that why they don't change to plastic, but still they don't change it. And I asked my Canadian friends, and they also say, I don't know either, it's so dangerous, and I don't know why they don't change it from glass to plastic. But if it happens in Japan, the company, it's gonna be big problem. And yeah, the people complains a lot, and people get mad and call to the company. Yeah, so but still they don't change it. So yeah, hopefully in the future they're gonna change glass to the plastic, because it's safer, and I think it's cheaper, I guess. I don't know, but yeah. And the third, the ladies don't stop talking. So this is not everyone, of course, but when I went to the mall and I went to the washroom, and I saw two ladies, and they also went to the washroom separately, but they didn't stop talking. So it was so funny. I had the same situation sometimes. I think it happens in Japan sometimes, but people don't want you to hear our conversation. but they didn't care that people hear you guys' conversation. So it was okay because I couldn't understand all conversation because my English is not enough. But so in the future, I hopefully I wanna understand. Fourth, Christmas present. So in Japan, we also exchange some presents on the Christmas day. It's the same thing as in Canada, but there's a difference. One thing that when people get presents, and then they can get the receipts too. But there is no price, of course. But the receipt, if you have the receipt, you can return if you don't like the presents. So in Japan, we don't have the system like if people get the Christmas presents and we can't return, like we can sell at the book off, but usually people don't sell the presents because we feel bad. So in Canada, we can get the receipts, and if bring the receipts to the store, so we can get the money and we can return the presents. At first, I felt so bad, but at the same time, I feel like, oh, it's actually a good idea that we can return the presents. It's much better that we threw away or I just changed to the garbage. So I actually like the system that we can return the Christmas presents. So I thought that I wish we had the system in Japan too. Okay, this is it. So I just introduced some funny and surprise things in Canada. It doesn't happen in Japan at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!